status is good. That's what we like. That is good news. Okay guys, I think we should be sorted, so I'll carry on as if... And welcome back. I've just changed a bunch of stuff, and the stream status is now good with a green kind of badge, so hopefully we're good to go. So sorry about that. It's a bit of a learning curve for me, this streaming business, but I really love doing it. I really have a lot of fun doing it, so you know, it's important for me to get it right. I might look into possibly getting the YouTube recommended streamer. I can't remember what it is. It's a payware thing, but if it resolves all these issues and I get the best possible stream, the best looking stream, then it's probably worth doing. So anyway, just let me know if you can hear me and you can hear the game and everything looks good and all that stuff. And while you're typing, I will deploy the engine. And we'll finally get this thing underway. So, so our flaps are down and our trim is set to the middle and our engine is up. So let's just straighten this up and off we go, guys. Up we go. So put the gear up. Oh, by the way, I finally figured out if I don't know if any of you guys were in the stream the other day, or if you've seen my video on this exact location, Pyro. Let me just put my flaps up to 0. But I figured out that the reason the gear wasn't going up is because the gear is operated by the electric engine. So everything electric is run by the engine. So that's why you have. Let me just get rid of this. I'll show you. This is what these levers are here. So this operates the manual. This is the manual gear up and down, whereas this is powered. So that's why. So that's good to know. BTHNTTRN. Hello. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but hello and welcome to the stream. Welcome to everybody. And I hope the levels are okay. It's a little bit loud in my earphones, so I'm just going to pull that down a bit. And I'm pretty open to ideas tonight, guys. So if you've got any ideas about what you want to do, where you want to go, what you want to fly, as long as I've got it, then we'll give it a go. So do feel free to suggest things. I thought I'd just start off here in Pyro, just because it's such a beautiful location. I did a video on it that was released earlier today. So I don't want to spend too much time here because you guys can watch that video, but just thought it would be a good way to start things off. It's absolutely stunning here. Really is. It's a lot of fun to fly in this location. And very challenging, as you can see. Surrounded by a lot of mountains. So yeah, if you've got any ideas, let me know. I've got a few ideas. If you're just happy to let me do my thing, then then we'll do that. This is welcome to the stream, Frost Gaming. This is the Antares 20E glider, and this is a glider, but we do have an electrical engine, and you can see the power lever here. So it's a self-launching glider. So actually what we'll do is we'll turn the engine off, and we'll lower it down. Let me just go outside so you can see this being done, because it's quite cool. So you see the this is an electrical engine that allows you to take off, and it also allows you to climb up to about 10,000 feet. There's enough power. Let me just retract it. And there we go. So it's kind of cool. This is not a fictional glider. This actually occurs in. This is a real glider that is available in real life. And I know it's kind of cheating to have an engine, but it just makes it more flexible. So I don't know. I'm not a glider pilot at all. I've never actually been in a glider in real life. So for me, this is a nice medium. But it's a lot of fun. This is a payware aircraft. I think it was $19 from the Flight Sim store, but it's modelled beautifully, both inside and the flight modelling. Very, very cool. And actually, just one thing I need to check, which I don't think I did do, is it's highly recommended, it says in the manual, to make sure, oh no, we're fine, make sure that if you're flying in a glider, put the coverage up to 25%, make sure you got the thermals at a fairly decent altitude. That's probably a bit better for us. So that's important, otherwise you won't get many thermals. Stop. And yeah. What's the time where you live? So I live in the UK, so it's about 9:15, I believe. Let me just check. Yeah, 9:20. And Portugal. MB is from Portugal. That's very cool. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, just type where you're all from. It's always really interesting to me. I've got X-Plane, but very lag and bug. What's the problem? Yeah, it really depends. I mean, X-Plane, if it's X-Plane 11, then it is buggy because it's a beta. So, even on this machine, it runs pretty well, but there's times where it doesn't run so well. So, you just have to... you just have to kind of go with it, and it is what it is. I'm from a uterus. Ha ha. Very funny. What time is it in No, let's not even go there. I'm in the UK but from Poland. Oh, okay. Very cool. One of my best buddies is from Poland and lives in the UK, and in fact I've got my next big video that I'm hoping is going to be released either tomorrow or Tuesday, is based around Poland, so so you should definitely check that out very soon. I'm hoping it's going to be tomorrow, but we'll see. I'm waiting for I'm waiting to get some scenery. So as soon as I have that, I'll finish it off and get it out there. I'm super excited to get it out there. It's my most... I said this yesterday, I think, but it's my most epic video that I've done on the channel so far, and I'm really proud of it. And it's dramatic. It's educational. It looks amazing. Hopefully, it sounds amazing. And yeah, can't wait to share that with you. Turkey. Oh, merhaba. Nisselson. I used to speak some Turkish. Would I be able to get a decent frame rate in VR with the 1080? Yes. I mean, the 1080 is you know, depending on which... if you get the new TI or even just the normal standard 1080, that's the best card on the market. So that's you can't get better than that as far as I know. So absolutely, it'll run VR well. Whether it'll run, you know, VR in X-Plane with fly inside and all that kind of good stuff, I don't know. But that's something I want to explore at some point. I haven't got Oculus Rift at the moment, but it's on my list of things to get. I hope you like my pronunciation there. Whereabouts in Turkey are you from? I might suddenly go into Turkish every now and again. I know a few swear words, so... Alright, so... this is looking and feeling pretty good up here. Hope you guys are enjoying this. I have been to Turkey, yeah, a number of times. Istanbul, of course, and then down south, Uludeniz. Did parascending in Uludeniz, absolutely incredible. And I've been to... oh, what's the place where they have all the wines? Can't remember. But yeah, beautiful country. I know you guys have had some issues recently with terrorist activity, so, you know, heart goes out to you. It's an unstable world, isn't it, at the moment? Scary. Let's not even talk about Donald Trump, for God's sake. Let's keep religion, politics. This is a non. We're not going to go there. We're going to keep it about flying. Would you make a video flying to Lisbon? Yeah, sure. Lisbon's a beautiful place. Can you fly commercial planes? Yep. We can take up maybe the 767 by flight factor. That's an awesome aeroplane. Been wanting to pick up X-Plane, but VR in flight sim is where it's at for me. I couldn't go back to Track IR. Well, yeah, I have to agree. I think that is probably the future of simulation, is VR. I really do. I haven't experienced it yet, but it's getting pretty good. Alright, so I've just set my flaps to setting 2, which is high speed and high altitude, which I think means actually that the flaps are up. Are you a pilot? Kind of, yeah. I'm studying to do my PPL. I'm some way into doing it. So, but I fly fairly regularly in the real world, so yeah, I would consider myself a pilot, even though right now I'm not fully qualified. But yeah, hopefully this year will be my year of qualifying. We'll see. It's the problem living in the UK. The weather is bad a lot of the time, so I'm very limited as to when I can actually go up and fly. But hopefully we'll get a few nice days. Alright, so we're going to lose some altitude, and we'll come in and try and land this thing, and then maybe we'll change the change up the area, change up the aircraft. But this is a beautiful place to fly in. It's well worth it. Give it a try. A lot of good fun. Alright, I'm not quite sure why that has powered up again. I haven't deployed the engine. We're still actually gliding. Would you like the 787 or the A350? Do you mean to... I'm guessing you mean to fly in as a passenger. I like the Dreamliner. I don't like the Dreamliner though when it's long haul. I've been on a couple of long haul flights in the Dreamliner, and I just think the cabin is too small. So for long haul flights, the A380 is where it's at for me. Alright, gear down. Oh man. Okay, we're way too fast.
Obstacle. 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 Obstacle.
Anyway, we'll see. That was some pretty crazy airspeed right there. Well, anyway, good fun.
50. 40. 30.
Oh man.
20.
Huge frame rate drop there. That's slightly annoying. Anyway. Oops. Bit of a bounce, but there we go. This thing is really hard to taxi, so you'll have to ignore my taxiing skills, because you do actually have to use the ailerons to keep the wings level. And yeah, it's kind of weird. But anyway, Boeing or Airbus? I'm definitely more of a Boeing kind of a person, especially to fly in sims. So yeah. Okay, so is there any military aircraft in X-plane? There are. I don't know if there's any. Let's have a look. Yeah, of course there is. Yeah. So if I uncheck this, this is basically what you get if you ignore the... Actually, I don't know why that one... Let's just regenerate the icons, because that one is actually a default, so that shouldn't... That should be okay. Let's try that. Oops, I didn't actually want to load it, but anyway, that's alright. Alright, let's just let it do its thing. Uh-oh. We've got the... Oh no, it's alright. I thought it was going to crash there for a second. Basically it's repopulating all of the images, so it does take a little bit of time, but it should give us all those images back. And I'll show you what comes with default. Bumpy landing. Yeah, I know it was. Never mind. What is this thing doing? If possible, I'd like to see an airport called Imam Khomeini. Oh, blimey. Okay. We can see if it's there. Absolutely. How long is this going to be? You mean the stream or this bizarre behavior in X-Plane? The stream is going to be, well, you know, we've got some time, couple of hours, depending on how it goes. At this rate, if it keeps crashing all the time, then I might have to try and see if we can fix it. Anyway, I think it should be okay. So this is default. I don't know why this one isn't showing, but that's a default plane. The 747 is, the MD82 is. This isn't. This is a freeware plane that doesn't work very well, actually. I need to delete that from here. Freeware, or default, I should say. That glider is default. That helicopter is default. That's not default, but it doesn't work. Lockheed Martin, the SR-71 is default. That's the Blackbird. This one isn't default, but it is freeware and it's available from X-Plane. And that's default. That's not default. And then these are not default on the whole. Some of them work, some of them don't. These are mostly freeware stuff, with the exception of the, well, if we go to this, you can see I've got a bunch more airplanes in here, but again, some of them don't work. This is currently my favorite in terms of an airliner, the 767 by Flight Factor. It's very, very cool. Highly detailed add-on. I've just done the Gimli glider video, which was a pretty epic video by my standards, recreating the Gimli glider back in, oh gosh, I can't remember the year, 83 I think it was. So that's cool. And you get some other stuff here, and I've tested a few other things that I've got that worked in X-Plane 10, and again, some of them do work and some of them don't. So yeah, so I don't know, let's hop into the 767 and we will, I don't know, let's try it. Let me just see if we've got that airport. Imam, do you know the ICAO code of that airport? Parsa, is that your name? Thank you for suggesting that. Let's just try, maybe it's a city. And it's not. Oh, yes it is. It's in Tehran. Okay, cool. Let's give this a go. All right. I love it when people suggest interesting areas that, you know, I haven't flown in before, so this will be interesting. So with the 767, because of the detail, it takes a little bit longer to load. You're going to get you'll get a 767 splash screen come up, and it'll initialize all of the systems, and it'd be interesting to see how it runs. There you go, there's the 767 splash screen. It really is highly detailed. It's comparable to PMDG of the Prepared 3D world, and yeah, it really is amazing. Lisbon, yeah, sure. Sorry, MB. We'll try Lisbon after this for sure. All right. Okay, what I forgot to do was to make sure that the engines are on. So we're not going to do a cold and dark startup procedure just because it takes so long. So we'll get the engines running. And let's just pop outside. In fact, I need to just change the livery here. Let's go British Airways. So yeah, if you're into flying airliners and you got some spare money, then I would highly recommend this. Bearing in mind that this aircraft is more expensive than X-Plane 11. But, you know, in the same way that PMDG aircraft are very expensive, but what you're paying for is super high level simulation with amazing textures, but you know, it's all about what you can do with it and how flexible it is. So let's jump in. What I might have to do, guys, is I'll just hop into, need to do customize, need to do that, and hopefully that'll start the engines for us. Do I like Concorde? Absolutely. What an incredible piece of... right, I'm going to have to just load a default aircraft. We'll go into this. So just make sure that's ticked on. Get the engine started. And then we'll go, and then we'll restart it again. That gives me a chance to catch them on the chat. So, Luna, can you touch briefly on views in X-Plane 11? I use FSX with EasyDocs, and I heard X-Plane do... Yeah, you know, the views in X-Plane are pretty good. They're really easy to set. You basically... Well, I'll show you. It's kind of easier to show you than to explain. Alright, what the hell is this thing doing? Has it crashed again? Hopefully not. It looks like it has. Okay. Alright, sorry guys. A lot of crashes today. It's an issue with... it's not X-Plane, it's actually an issue with the streaming software. I need to sort that out. Anyway, it actually means we don't have to reload a different aircraft. We can just go straight into it, and we're starting engines, so it should be fairly quick. Thumb up this stream. Oh, thank you. That would be very kind. We've only just started though, so I don't expect you to give me a thumbs up just yet. But if you want to, that would be much appreciated. So that airport doesn't have much scenery. Okay, that's all right. That's all right. We can check it out. I hate you can't restart an X-Plane 11. What do you mean you can't restart? Oh, you mean restart the engines? MB, sorry, I'm not ignoring you. I'm not that into football. Is the honest answer. So I don't really support a team. There you go. And he's just left the stream. No. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just not that into football. Alright, so here we are. Engines are running. Frame rates are pretty good. And literally every single button in this aircraft works and doesn't just click, it does stuff, which is amazing, including the wipers. So anyway, it's not raining in Tehran, although it is kind of, I don't know if that's cloud or dust, but it's looking kind of a bit murky out. Have I got real weather enabled? Let me just check. No. Right, let's go to real world weather. And then we'll see how that changes. Yeah, those clouds look killer, but they should go away. You should see them fade away There you go. There we go. That to me looks more like how Tehran might be. Clear skies and probably very warm. Alright, so we're pretty much good to go. So I'll just do some very general things like put flaps down or change our auto brakes to RTO, rejected takeoff, and we'll make sure that our speed brakes are retracted, which they are. Flight directors can go on. And it's good practice to set your heading to runway heading. Whoops. We'll just do some very basic things. We won't sweat too much about that. So we're not going to use the autopilot. We'll just hand fly this thing. It's really nice to hand fly. I've just noticed we got, I don't know if you can see that, but we got some traffic on the runway there. Little Cessna or something. But we'll just wait for that to clear. Nice flight deck. Yeah, this thing is modeled incredibly well. Really is. Like I said, everything works. You can even, check this out. We'll unlock the cabin door by doing that. And we can move out of the seat. And we can actually go into the cabin. Which is pretty awesome. So here we go, walking through the cabin. It's a fairly quiet flight from Tehran at the moment. But yeah, very cool. You can even hear some passengers talking. Can't see them. So this would be first class up here, wouldn't it? Doesn't look very first class, I have to say. But anyway, that's kind of cool. And the great thing about it is that when you walk, I won't do it just because it takes quite a while to get down there, but when you walk past when you go behind the engines, you get that kind of rumbly, roaring sound from the engines, which is really cool. So the sounds change as you move around the cabin, which is awesome. So that, you know, all those details that's what you get for a $64 add-on. So you've got to be pretty serious about flying this particular aircraft to buy it, because it's a lot of money. Anyhow, listen to these engines as we power up, and I never get bored of this. Don't tell me this damn thing has crashed again. Ah, that is so annoying. Guys, really sorry about this. I'm gonna have to try and get this sorted. The last stream it was fine. It just seems to come in waves. Sometimes it's fine, and then other times it's just crashes. So yeah, we'll see. I'll try and get this sorted. I think I'm going to change the streaming software that I'm using. I think that is gonna help. I'm going to use one of the YouTube recommended ones rather than Shadow Play. I think that seems to be a bit of an issue. Tripwired, I agree. I think for what you get, it's absolutely fine to pay that price. Well, obviously, otherwise I wouldn't have paid it. But yeah, it's awesome. What is the price of standard X-Plane 11? I think it's $58 actually, or $56, something like that. So yeah. But you get the demo is free, yeah, of course. But you're limited to Seattle. You can't fly beyond Seattle. Anyway, right, I won't go into the cabin. We'll just... Okay, thanks Frost. Good to have you here. Thanks for being a part of the stream, and hopefully see you again. Alright, RTO. That'll do. Right, we'll just take off. So check out the sound of these engines. Absolutely incredible. Our V1 speed will be about 140 knots, so there we go, rotate. Positive rate. Hello there, let's play. Welcome to the stream. Alright, there we go. So that is our takeoff done. And you were right about the lack of scenery. Never mind. It's okay. So how about those engine sounds? Amazing, huh? Very cool. That modeling is just incredible. Okay, check out the wing flex. How awesome is that? I don't think the passengers will be too happy with doing that. But yeah, very cool. Let's see. Your last video gliding in Bhutan, was that the default? Yep, absolutely. Default scenery. I haven't delved into the world of ortho for XP yet. So yeah, pretty much everything I do, unless it says in the description, is all default. I think it's important to give you guys, you know, an idea about what it looks like outside, you know, straight out of the box. Favorite airline? Oh yeah, let's fly over Tehran. Favorite airline? I don't know. What was the last airline I flew? The last airline was Etihad, and they were very good. Actually, I think they're voted. Aren't they voted the top airline in the world currently? I don't know. Maybe that was last year. Alright, okay. We got some mountains. British Airways I like.
Bank angle.
Thai Airways I like. Emirates. You know, they're all pretty good. Alright, it's a bit murky. I'm actually going to just going to give us a little bit more visibility here. That's better. You can see what we're doing now.
caution, terrain, caution, terrain, caution, terrain, caution, terrain, caution, terrain.
It looks really nice actually, the way, let's just pop outside, the way the scenery is sort of melting in with the mountains there. So the airfield is over to the left, so hopefully we're heading in the right direction. We're sort of heading south of the airfield. Keep going straight, okay, cool. And after this, what we're going to do is we're going to head over to turn right. Okie dokie. This is, I feel like I'm on my driving test here. So we're going to head over to Lisbon after this. Check out the scenery there. The Blackbird in Lisbon. Oh, jeez. Okay, so you've checked out Ortho. Yeah, well, it just seemed a bit fiddly to me. I'm not... Alright, let's see. Alright, so I'm guessing that is Tehran, dead ahead. So we'll keep going for a bit. Yeah, let's play. I'd be interested in checking that out. I don't know if you could put some links in the chat, and I'll check them out. But how fiddly is it to get it working? If it's relatively simple, then I'll give it a go. I just get slightly bored and annoyed with having to you know, install stuff. I'm not very patient, but if it's relatively simple, I'll give it a go. What's also, yeah, so basically it's okay, 5 minutes. I can cope with 5 minutes. Basically it takes information from Google Maps and heights and things, and it re-textures, and it looks a lot more realistic. It combines, it gels with the autogen and stuff that happens. As far as that's my understanding of it. I'm sure Let's Play can elaborate a bit more on it, but yeah, it's something. I think I saw a clip of someone flying in the Grand Canyon, and I've also done a video of flying through the Grand Canyon, and I have to say their scenery looks pretty damn amazing. But I also happen to think X-Plane 11 does a pretty good job as well. So I don't know, but yeah, it's definitely something I want to check out. Would that be something? I don't know if you guys would be interested in watching me do that in a live stream. That might be a bit boring, but I don't know, maybe it'll help some other people if they want to give it a go as well. And trust me, if I can do it, then that means you guys have got a chance of being able to do it. So I don't know, let me know if that might be something you'd be interested in me doing, or whether you just want me to fly. And also let me know what kind of things you want to see in the live streams, just in general. I'm going to make a regular, you know, I'm going to make an effort to stream regularly, maybe 2 to 3 times a week. And you know, it'd be good to have some ideas of what you guys want to see. I mean, if you're happy for me just to fly around and do what I want to do, then that's cool. But yeah, I want you guys to be involved in this as well, because I really do appreciate you taking the time to be here and, you know, and chatting. This is probably my 4th stream, something like that, and each one has been just really pleasant and nice and yeah, interesting. So here is Tehran, and I missed, let me just scroll up because I missed something about someone sitting in a jump seat. I missed it. Oh, Kenneth. Hey, Kenneth. Iran. I sat in the seat behind the pilot on a 747 to Singapore as we crossed from Iraq to the space into. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Yeah, you can't do that anymore. Yeah, this is the flight factor 767. Alright, let's pop outside. There we go. That looks pretty awesome. Look at that. Wow, there's a crazy amount of autogen down there. Look at that. Guys, I'm just going to pause this. This is pretty incredible. Look at the amount of autogen buildings are down there. That is ridiculous. And we're still getting decent frame rates and not forgetting the lights. That's just, that's pretty insane. And look at the mountains there. Gorgeous stuff. Anyway, insane. Alright, and I'm stalling it.
Bank angle.
As far as I'm aware, X-Plane 11 doesn't have a built-in multiplayer. But of course you can fly on VATSIM using third-party apps, just like you can with Prepared and FSX. Hey there, Andy. Welcome to the stream. Oh, okay, yeah. Let's land at the airfield. Is that it there? Let's just have a look on the map. Tehran. We'll land in this one. Thanks, Andy. Nice to have you here as well. And our plane made an auto course change as we crossed the border and started to reduce the altitude of the weather. That's a mean joke. That's not what you want to hear from your pilot. Yeah, I'm pretty much maxed out with everything, which is why there's so much autogen. The stock clouds in X-Plane 11 are not good, so I'm using SkyMax Pro, which some people like, some people don't like. I like it. Hi there, David. This is the Flight Factor 767 that we're flying currently. Oh, that airport is too small. Okay. Let's check out where we are. I'm guessing it's this. Oh no, that's where we came from, isn't it? So this one here. Okay. Alright, we'll go there. Just going to deploy some air brakes. See if we can get this speed under control. Oh, Trevor, that was your question. You put a comment. I don't know the answer to that. Okay, hang on a sec. Let's just pause this. Maybe just I don't know if you can take a screenshot, but I don't know, maybe it's got something to do with... Okay, this is probably what it is. So you've probably got it set on IFR routes, low or high, which means that you won't see the terrain below because you're above an altitude where it doesn't matter. So if you select VFR, Visual Flight Rules section, then you get the terrain below. So that's all it is. So I hope that helps. Sorry I didn't reply to your comment. I didn't quite know what you meant, but now I do, and hopefully that solved it. Added SMP4 to Explain a couple of days ago. What is that? Is that a weather program? I don't know what SMP4 is. Do I need to know about it? Sounds like I might do. Yeah, that should work, Trevor. Give it a try and let me know how you get on. Oh, SkyMax Pro, yeah. Alright, we'll start to put some flaps down. Mo Media, hello there, sir. Very nice to have you in the stream. Really enjoy your videos. Keep up the good work. You're about to see me balls up a landing in a 767. All right. Just need to zoom in here. It's a bit better so I can see what's happening. Alright, so the airfield should be over to our right hand side. Hello there, happy camper. I'm very well, thank you. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're happy. Alrighty. Alright, to watch the speed, it's getting a bit low. Oh, those engine sounds. Never get bored of it. Alright, let's put our gear down. Got a speed brake warning there. It was just not quite latched in. It should be okay now. Alright, we're doing good. Jar design, yeah, it's a little bit buggy. I had to I had to tweak I had to take out some textures and stuff to get the engine covers to be removed, but other than that it works. It's not very optimized, it's really heavy on frames, but yeah, I've spoken to the guy Eugene at Jar Designs, and he, well, maybe I shouldn't say because it was a conversation in private, but it should be out. An updated version should be out relatively soon. All right, we're way too high. Let me just try and do a bit of a nosedive here. Oh, we're not way too high, we're just quite high. Alright. I know. Actually doesn't... No, it does let me. Put a bit of speed brake out. Alright, we'll go full flap as well. Alright, that should do it. We're still a little wee bit high according to the happy lights, but yeah, your ears would be popping, that's for sure.
Pull up.
The passengers would not be happy with this. Never mind. Alright, let's try and get this thing down.
$500.
Excuse me while I don't speak for a second.
Minimums.
Continue.
$100. 50. 40. 30. 20.
Oh dear.
10.
I'm fired. Oh dear. I didn't think that was too bad. I don't know. Alright, we'll engage reversers. A little bit of brake. $80 knots. Oh well, we made it down. The landing rating plugin didn't like me. 425. Yeah, that's not very acceptable. I don't know. I'm dubious about that. I'm not sure that's very accurate. That wasn't a very hard touchdown. In fact, what we can do, not that I'm obsessed or anything, but we could check that out from a different angle, just because we can. Isn't that looking just amazing? You know, I mean, it is maxed out autogen and everything else, but that looks pretty stunning in my view for an area that is just default. That's pretty cool. Yeah, the applause is from the passengers there, so they were pretty happy with it. Imagine living in one of those houses there. That would, well, it'd be awesome for me, but look at that scenery, guys. That's just amazing. Right, let's check out how heavy this landing actually was. There was a dodgy flare, but it's pretty much on the center line, more or less. Come on, that wasn't that bad. That was pretty. Whoever made the landing rating system has obviously never flown Ryanair before. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed that. That was a really good call. Thank you for suggesting Tehran Parser. That was awesome. Really enjoyed that scenery. I thought it was just going to kind of be desert, because there's some areas where it just doesn't really depict, you know, buildings and stuff. But that was pretty impressive. All right, Lisbon then. So onwards to Lisbon. Let's see. I don't know. I'm guessing it's this one. Let's just have a look. Let's try that. Unless, oh no, that's not right. It's not a dirt strip that we're after. Okay. Has anyone got an ICAO code for Lisbon International? Or whatever the name of the... Oh, there you go. Thank you. Lima Papa Tango. There we go. Lisboa. I used to date a girl called Lisboa. No, I didn't. I didn't really. I just thought that would be quite funny, but it's not. All right, what kind of aircraft do we want to fly in? Let's not fly in that, just because it's I have to concentrate so hard in flying that aircraft. Not because it's hard to fly, just because of, I don't know. I want to do it justice. It's such a cool add-on, and I'm winging it literally. So maybe let's go into something a little less intense. What about the good old Cirrus? I like flying this thing. Let's go with the old red. Yeah, let's have a bit of that. This thing is fun to fly. I don't have the flight factor 757. I only have the 767, unfortunately. But that is also a very cool plane. I am from the UK. Yep. Correct. Kai Tak would be fun. Yeah, actually I've not flown in Hong Kong since being here. We'll do that after Lisbon. I really want to check out actually Kai Tak. So another reason to hang around for a while. It's only 10 o'clock. Ryjo1, hello. Thank you for being here. Alright, look at this. This is nice. My wife is annoyed I've been on X-Plane all day. Yeah, I know that all too well. To be fair, my wife is incredibly what's the word? Accommodating. All right, let's get this thing up. The sounds on this thing are pretty terrible, but well, they're not terrible. They're just not. You get spoiled by add-ons, I think, and then you go to default aircraft, and it's like, but I'm not complaining. This thing is so fast and nimble. It's like a little fighter jet. You're not a Yorkshire lad. No, that's for sure. I'm definitely not from the north. You can probably tell by my accent. Look at that. Alright, so there's Lisbon Bridge. We've got to follow the bridge. Oh, let's play. Yeah, that's true. I had to. I've dialed back the overclock. I'm having some issues with it, so it probably is running at. I don't think it's running at 3.5. I think it's running at 4. We can check in a second. But yeah, I've been having. I don't know, some issues with the overclocking. I'm not. It's not something I'm an expert in, but that's cool that they've modeled the bridge. It's nice. Let's just scare the hell out of these drivers. It's so detailed though. Sometimes you can actually see the signs. It's very cool. Hey there, Trevor. Oh, what? So... Oh. We've just lost all power. What the heck? I'm not even joking. Literally just lost the engines. Oh, hang on. They're coming back. What the heck? What happened then? That's bizarre. Okay. I thought we were gonna... Oh no, they've gone again. And now they're back. What the heck? Alright, that's weird. I'm not sure what that was about. I'm a bit far back actually. Let me just... pull the chute, yeah. Weird. Anyway, I think we're okay. Touch wood. He says he's got a glass desk. Yeah, I know. We're gonna just do a little tour around. So guys, have I mentioned I'm not trying to create any hype here. In fact, yes I am. I'm going to be honest. I'm in the middle of recording a brand new video, and I honestly think it's my best video yet. Apologies if you've heard me say that before. but I can't wait to share it with you. Looking pretty sweet, I have to say. There we go, that's a screenshot. Give it. Oh man. Okay, well, is that it's another incident. Let's put it that way. And as you know, I only recreate non-fatal incidents. That is all I'm going to say. And don't even try and guess, because I'm not going to mention anything else. I want it to be a surprise. But yeah, it's taken. I haven't finished it yet, but it's taken far. I've done the main bulk of it. I've just got